Good morning, Keith. Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year, Rod. How are you?
I'm tired, but I'm good.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
It's a new decade, a decade
It
that you
is.
and I have we have earmarked as decade possible.
We have.
We're going to talk about how we get after the new year.
Yeah. In today's daily, a daily series where we chronicle our efforts and energies to balancing family, growing families, building two businesses, working full time, and managing all the other joys that we try to find in life. So let's talk about this a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a new year, it's a new decade.
You set resolutions, right?
Yeah, no resolutions for me. I don't know about you. What about you?
I wouldn't. No, I mean, not as I used to. Was like, this year I'm gonna stop smoking, which I've never smoked, but I've never done them like that. I have goals and I have ideas for the year, but not in the resolution sense of things. And I'm not knocking people that do it. That's not my thing.
Yeah.
I don't know
it's
what
not
I would
mine
call them.
either.
What do you do? What would you call them?
Yeah. Sorry about any quality audio here. I misplaced my headphones and just realized that I wasn't wearing them.
You lost your headphones?
Well, I didn't lose them, but I was using that, I guess, as an excuse. I have them. I just realized I wasn't wearing them. I totally forgot to put them in this morning.
So you just tried to get one by on us. I see what just happened.
I did. But no, like I found, and of late, or maybe the last couple of years, that I just try to establish habits in my life that are going to go beyond whatever period of time that may otherwise be deemed a resolute period.
So do you feel just that like a resolution is a little hollow, is a little?
I mean,
it doesn't have that sticking power for you.
Yeah, they work for people, but and I'm sure they do. For me, they've worked for 30, 45 days, and like last year, I decided to not drink for the year, and I probably drank 5 days out of the whole year, maybe 6. And it really worked because I made the establishment that it was going to be a life change, not so much just a change to the new year. So,
cool. Wait, real quick. So like now I'm not going to drink for the first 3 months of the year.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to issue wait, I was going to say 30-day. I guess that's a 90-day drinking challenge. But so maybe it's not that we don't use resolutions; it's that we use them differently.
Yeah, no, and I just have found that the New Year's resolution process that hasn't worked for me, or however I've implemented it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, it's kind of like, for anybody who follows Eckhart Tolle, and we could talk about him all day long, and the whole power of being present, and the whole power of this moment. And when you look forward to a vacation, you lose focus on living in this day. And so when a New Year's resolution comes to practice, for me, it's like, okay, this past year was messy or whatever it might be, so I'm going to change it just because it's a new year, versus changing it because I want to change it as part of my new lifestyle. So as it relates, like, think about the business and everything that we're doing, it's just keeping going all the good things that we were doing. And as things need modification and change, it's about establishing it in that moment and then making it a life change, whether it happens in June, January, February, or whatever the case. So New Year's resolutions, they're too time-stamped for me, and they're not for the long term of life, which are the changes I tend to like to make.
One of my mentors, he and his wife, beginning of the year, they have this like whole ritual, and they basically plan out like what the year is going to mean for them.
Yep.
So Rach and I have taken a version of that, and like we sat on the beach the other day and just wrote out words, like what are the things that we want this year to be about.
Sure.
And then from that, we broke down our goals as a family and individual too, because like we have different things we're trying to accomplish from a business standpoint and from a hobby standpoint. And so we just wrote them all out, and then we actually Rachel last night took it all and summed it up in one word, and that word was balance. And I think that's going to be our word for 2020, and that might be a thing we end up doing, is like the word that hits the new year for us. But and my mom does that. My mom does a word for the year, interestingly enough.
Yeah, it's interesting, the whole allocating space and effort and energy to time, right? Like kind of going back to the power of now, and just that moment. Like a year is an encapsulated period of time, whereas life doesn't really account for that. So I know it's probably a little bit, I don't know.
It's a little heavy for this early, but I like it.
For the daily,
no, but I like it.
At the same time, yeah. So what I'm really excited about, though, with the fresh start of 2020, is just this continued effort to get after it. When I think about all of the things that we're doing and the future of where things are going, whether it's at the end of 2020, 2021, or 2031, like, I'm excited about the energy that we bring every day. I'm excited about the effort that we put in every day, even when the energy is low, and the consistency that we've put forward up to this point and continue to do. I'm super excited. And on that note, and I think this video series is a really good example of everything that I just said, and you encapsulated it when we started it. I had said, okay, 2020, let's get after it. And you're like, well, why don't we just do it now? And so we just started it rather than waiting until, the new year, and I'm super pumped about it, just carrying forward and continuing to be a part of everything that we do.
Yeah. The only other thing I would say I'm excited about, and I think you and I should set some time to do this, is looking back at the last 12 months. You alluded to time being a construct, and it is what it is, but like, we have these brackets around a year.
Yeah.
It's helpful to look back and just say, like, to look at the good, like, what did I accomplish? What did I overcome? Where do we come from? Just to remember, to level set, because we do such a good job of forgetting all the good shit that we do and have overcome. And there's that quote that says, like, we're really bad at figuring out what we can do in I don't even know. We're like,
it'll be the quote that's in the description of this video.
I'm gonna take the quote and put it in the note, and then it'll make so much sense. But yeah, like, looking back at the year and then looking forward, just to say, like, I want to try to accomplish some things, and then being really grounded in this right now, and like, getting after this day. But yeah, man, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy new decade. Happy amazing day. And I feel good today. So I've got a lot of positive energy. So the words that are coming out of my mouth might not make any sense to anybody.
Understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
So hopefully they do.
We're gonna do. All right, look. So we're gonna wrap it, and we're gonna say, how do you look at the new year? Like, Happy New Year. Are you a resolution person? Are you like, you got like a drinking thing like me? Do you have a gym challenge? Like, what do you do? Like, what do you do for the new year? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
And we'll see y'all next time.
See you next time.